Thank you very much for stopping by the Random Green TV YouTube channel. I wanted to take a moment and talk about a very important topic. So I will do my famous tonight. I want to talk about a topic that could be an interest to you. Sorry for the weird random intro, but hey. But tonight I wanted to talk about what would have been the toughest division or the toughest sport. I mean, in gridiron football, what would be harder to win in to win the championship? What would be I mean, obviously the NFL sets is the best, obviously is the best. Less than 1% of collegiate university athletes make the NFL, and it's very obvious to say that the best athletes are the NFL players versus college players. Of course, I mean, best of the best. But when you have 32 teams that battle for a championship versus 140 in the FBS or even the FCS, for example, there's probably, I don't know how many FCS teams, there's a lot. Probably more than the FBS, which is the 1A. The FCS is equivalent to the 1AA. What would be, and if you want to add Division Two in there, okay, that's fine. But what do you think would actually be the toughest division or the toughest to win a championship? Because granted, you have 32 teams in the NFL, and you only have 31 other obstacles. But when it comes to the FBS, there's certain now there's coming up in at the end this season in 2024 for the FBS division for the 1A. There's going to be, I think, no, don't. If you want to correct me, it's fine, but don't quote me on this. I think there's 12 teams, perhaps 16 teams that we're going to play in the playoffs. Now that's going to be even more. Uh, you know, it's tough. I mean, I would have to say to win a championship in gridiron football, it's tougher to win in college. I would say. I mean, obviously the NFL's better. I mean, better, talent. And however, when it comes to preparing for to win a championship, I would have to definitely say college would be the toughest. University, it would have to say 1A, and then 1A would be harder to win a championship because I think all now I might be wrong, but all divisions or all conferences have a chance to make playoffs. So like the Sun Belt, I mean, what's hard about that is the Sun Belt, you'd have to go really, really good and have to play like an SEC team, beat an SEC team, and you still would it would be up in the air to make the 14 playoff back then. I mean, before obviously this season. But I know it's early and obviously there's still some time before the season starts, but it's going to be very interesting to see that playoffs. I'm not really excited about the rule changes with the hip drop tackle, of course, in the NFL, and it's going to be one of those things. I'm not crazy about the targeting rule or ejecting the player. Obviously, if you want to call penalty, yeah, it's different. But anywho, that's all I really wanted to share. But I definitely think that winning the championship in the collegiate level is definitely harder. It's a harder competition to than the NFL because there's say 31 obstacles versus 150 or 200 in the FCS. I mean, that's or even Division Two. It's tough to win that championship. It's interesting. Anyway, thanks for watching.